last day of our Istanbul trip. And we are in the Grand Bazaar. I don't know how well you can hear me because there's a lot of noise here. This is a place with a lot of shops. It's the largest bazaar or market in the world. I think there's, what, 91 million people visiting every year? But it's insane how many people are here.
400,000 daily.
400,000 people daily. So far, it's really impressive, and we are only on the main street. Everywhere you go, there's another way there, another way there. And we are out. Honestly, we stayed in there for about 2 hours and I don't think we scratched even the surface of how massive that thing is. We are now heading towards the spice market, which should be around 20 minutes or so walking distance. And that one should be quite interesting, at least aesthetically. So I'm looking forward to it. And we have arrived at the spice market. So far, it looks very similar to the Grand Bazaar. The only difference is that I don't see any clothes or jewelry or anything like that, but the idea is pretty much the same. I think this one looks slightly better, aesthetically speaking. It's more, I don't know, old looking. I don't know how really to describe it, but it gives you a vibe as if you are in the 1400s. One thing that is really different that I cannot really show you is the smell. I mean, the smell is absolutely amazing here. There's so many sweets and spices. I mean, it's the spice market, so it makes sense, but it smells incredible. And we are out of the spice market. Definitely much smaller than the Grand Bazaar, but in a way, I think they are interconnected because the way from the Grand Bazaar to the spice market was filled with small shops and small streets. So you have, even here, we are now going away from the spice market and everything, and you can still see a lot of shops. Anyway, the next stop is the Suleymaniye Mosque. I think we figured out it's close to here. It's about 15 minutes away on foot. So yeah, it's just, we're gonna walk there and see how it is. I don't know if we're gonna go inside of it, but we'll see. And we have arrived to Suleymaniye Mosque. Honestly, it wasn't far from where we were earlier, but it was all uphill. So for 20 minutes, we just went uphill. But I think it's worth it. I actually think it was quite worth it. Inner court right now, and apparently it's still morning because everybody's cleaning this place. I mean, you have a guy there, a guy at the entrance cleaning the floors. So they are keeping everything clean since I'm assuming there's a lot of tourists during the day. Right now it's honestly not that full. I mean, as you can see, there's a few people there and I think a few people on that side. But other than that, the place is quite empty so far. The entrance is right there, but since we are wearing shorts, I don't think we'll be allowed to. And to be honest, it's 28 degrees Celsius right now, so I really do not want to wear any long pants. But this place is actually quite incredible. I think it's bigger than the Blue Mosque, but definitely smaller than Hagia Sophia, which we saw yesterday. But either way, quite impressive. Okay, so we are on the side of the mosque, and this apparently is a cemetery, if I'm not mistaken. It's quite interesting how it is right on the side of the mosque and not outside or near it. It's like literally 100 meters away. And we left the mosque. To be honest, it's not as big as Hagia Sophia, the one that we visited yesterday, but it was way more impressive. I mean, the architecture was just, I don't know, more impressive. I don't know what other word to use, but yeah, it was beautiful. So right now we want to get a water or something from a shop, and then we are heading to How is it called? Taksim
Taksim Square.
Taksim Square, which is like the city center of Istanbul. And there, I don't know, maybe we'll drink something, find a cafe or something. I have no idea. We don't really have a plan, but we'll see. Fast forward a few hours later, it is now 7 p.m. and we are on our way to the last destination of this trip, and that is the Galata Tower. I think Galata Tower? Galata Tower, I think it's called. So that is this very tall viewpoint, and we are hoping to see the sunset maybe from there. But I don't know, I think it'll probably be way too busy, but we'll go there and see. So we have made it to the tower. However, let me show you the queue. It goes from this side all the way around. I mean, we're gonna queue up. I hope we're gonna see the sunset because it is in about half an hour. So if the queue is longer than half an hour, then yeah, we are not gonna see it. But we're gonna queue up and then go all the way up there. Almost there. Hello. 2 tickets, please. Card, please. This is a new line, by the way. I don't think those people are gonna make it, so it's still going. It's still going. Yeah. They for sure are not gonna make it. We, on the other hand, have another line to go. Smaller, but still a line. And we have made it. So they do have an elevator to go up, but going down, you'll have to do it the old way. Those stairs were an absolute hell. It took us 2 hours to get there, but we got it in the end. We saw the sunset. It was absolutely insane. So you can say it was worth it. Now we are heading back home. I don't think we're gonna see anything else. We are absolutely shattered and we do have a flight in the morning. I think I'm gonna call it a day here and I'll see you tomorrow when we get to the airport. And we are back home. Now, before we end the video, I want to go over the budget and how much we spent. So we started off with a budget of 500 euros. And here we go. So for food, we have spent 124 euros and 49 cents, and that includes the McDonald's that I got when I went to my cousin's house. Transportation was 15 euros and 12 cents for subway, ferry, tram, pretty much everything inside Istanbul, and also another 123 euros for the return flights. So that is 138 euros and 12 cents for everything related to transportation. Then we have the accommodation that was 101 euros and 13 cents for 3 nights, which I think was pretty good. And lastly, it was the tourist attractions, which is kind of the most expensive thing on the list, 165 euros and 86 cents. Total amount was 529 euros and 6 cents. So let's round it up to 530 euros, which means that the budget for our next trip, which will be in July, it will be 30 euros less, which means 470 euros. So now I do need to roll the dice to see where exactly are we going in July. But until then, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.